My ears have lowered. It just doesn't feel comfortable now. We're going to fit the new Stator to Scarlet. So obviously we need oil filter, gasket, tools, gloves, cable ties, something to put oil in, rags, soda stream, and of course a brand new Stator. But first things first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like this video, turn on your notifications, and I'll be interested to hear all your comments down below in the comment section. So the first thing I'm obviously going to do is I'm going to put some gloves on. Some lovely blue gloves, and we do have to take the oil out because where the Stator sits, it actually sits inside oil. It sits inside of the crankcase, so to speak. So on most motorcycles you have an integral gearbox and engine, whereas in some American-made vehicles, say no more, they tend to have a separate gearbox and engine for some strange reason, which is weird. It's a very strange design, that. Anyway, so first thing, oil, and also we need somewhere to put said dirty oil that we are taking out. And because we're taking out dirty oil, we're going to put in a new oil filter. Oh, this is where we pull up the stand. Oh, that came off quite nicely. Right, now this is going to come out thick because it's not, obviously the engine's not very warm, so it is going to come out thick. Now, when you're taking out a sump plug, push up as you're unscrewing it, because if you push up as you're unscrewing it, you'll get to a point where it will jump, which means it's out, which is there. And then you can quickly duck away without getting covered in too much oil. I'm not quite sure how much this tray holds. Oh, hang on, there's some markings there, but I don't know what they're in. 96. Obviously not as much as I'd like. I don't think it's going to take all this oil. Look how dirty that oil is. Thick, dirty, nasty, disgusting oil. It's slowing down a bit. I think what I'm going to have to do is interrupt the flow and get rid of this oil, and then I'll change my gloves. And once the oil's out, I'll change my gloves. Ugh, dirty oil. Go in there, dirty oil. Dirty, dirty oil. Oops. Now lock the camera. That should be it. Should let the rest of the oil drain out. And we're also going to need this catch tray anyway, because when we take the Stator off, which just happens to be behind this cover here, we'll end up losing oil anyway. And what I don't want to do, I'm hoping to do it without taking too much of the radiator hoses off. And what I do is I leave the drain plug out so that it reminds me that I don't have any oil in said engine. Right, so the first thing obviously I need to do is remove this. And the thing is though, I don't want to empty any of the fluid out. So I'm getting I've got cable ties, and I'm going to try and manoeuvre this over here and cable tie it up over there. But first things obviously I need to do is change my gloves, because I got dirty gloves from that oil, he says. Oh, right, so first things first, we need to undo this one, like so. And I'm going to actually put the nut back in there, and then we've got another one there by the look of it. Actually, all I have to do, I don't lose that bracket, it actually sits on a little peg. Oh, look at that, it sits on a little peg. So hopefully we can hold, so this can come off, because that's only the return part. He says hopefully this will come off without breaking it too much. So that's off. We have what looks like a dead moth in the engine. So with our cable ties, we're going to secure this out of the way. So that's that out of the way. Okay, so next job is to remove this breather hose. Remember to shove that back down there. So move this out of the way. We've got all sorts of gunk inside this engine bay. A leaf there. Right, and there is another plug. I found another plug. That's going to require a clean up by the look of it. Where are you going? I'll come back to you in a minute. That's the, right, I don't know if you can see that, but that's the main stator wire, which is this one here. So I've got to try and work out how that feeds through into there. So that's my next step, is to untangle this wire here. It seems to, for some reason, wrap around this main wiring harness here. Seems a silly thing to do. There we go. So that's that out of the way. And we'll pull that through there. So that's our stator wire. Now behind this lovely aluminium, because it has to be aluminium casing, we have a stator. Now the stator is bolted to this part of the aluminium. The other side is a very strong magnet attached to the crank. And of course we have to be very, very careful. And they look suspiciously like 8mm bolts. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts. 8 bolts, and of course behind and in between this and that is also a gasket. So I'm going to have to replace the gasket. So it might be a case of that. Gentle persuasion may be required in the form of a rubber mallet. So, right. First things, bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bolts. Enjoy yourself. Just sit there patiently while I unscrew these. That's it. Right, now here's the question is it going to move? And that might be a no. So we might have to get, as I say, a little persuading tool. So cool. Right. I need a drink anyway, so I shall be back in a second with a persuading tool. Back with said persuading tool. Now, the last thing I want to do is break this. And also, if you'll notice here, just here, is a little bit of an extra part of said bike. I've said stator cover housing, whatever you want to call it, and there's another piece down here as well. I can't exactly get much purchase on that from there. Something says to me this is going to be a little bit of a pain getting off. And something says this hasn't been off in a very long time. And also the magnet behind here is very high powered. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's nice to see when that happens. I don't know if this will go. Yeah, that's it. What I'm not doing, I'll show you this in more detail when it comes out, so you can see where it is I'm putting this and where I'm not putting it, as the case may be. I've got to put gloves on. This is where it gets a bit tricky because of the magnet. The magnet's very strong. There we go. Oh! Off. That's interesting. Okay, so Stator cover's off. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to hit your subscribe button and your notification button. And join me in the next video where we take this out of here and replace it with the new one. Cheerio for now. Goodbye and arrivederci.